Hey, boys and girls. It's Ted, and this is Ride with Ted. Thanks for joining me. Got some big news. Stand by. All right, so what's been going on is about 6 months ago, maybe a little bit more. That would be about the time just before the last video that I posted, the Ride with Chris I did. Uh, because of the trending market with real estate has been going crazy, my wife and I discussed it and we decided let's put the house on the market and relocate. And so we did. What ensued was a lot of work to do around here, around the house, here in New Jersey. A lot of things to prepare and get ready for. Plus, that also included a trip to North Carolina, where we're moving to find a house to live in. And lo and behold, we did. And so a lot went on. There was work to do around here. There was work to do up at the Northern Command up in Burlington Flats, New York. And then there was also a lot of paperwork and things to do. As you can imagine, everything that accompanies going off to buy a house. So things got kind of crazy and out of control. As a result, my riding has been reduced to an abysmal minimum. And to say a minimum is being generous. Last time I rode, I took Sugar out was 2 weeks ago. That's the last time I rode her. It's just been crazy nuts. And we are now 2 weeks away from the move. And there's a lot of things that still need to be done. Mostly it's packing. And part of that packing is packing up the Ted shed. It's getting, I'm starting today to break things down. My office, where I do all the work for the podcast and work for the channel, is already packed up. Everything's, the only thing that remains is my computer, because I still have to work. And aside from that, that's it. I got a trailer for the Harley. I got to trailer it down because it's. Everybody said, "Why did you ride it down?" I get a lot of that. Well, a number of things. Well, I've got a moving truck that's going to be taking stuff. I'm going to have a car full of stuff plus a trailer I'm pulling down with a motorcycle on it, and my wife's going to have her car loaded with stuff and dogs. So it's going to be hard for me to bring all that stuff down and ride the Harley. And I know it's just I can't count on the weather either. So rather than that, it's going to get trailered down. So by Thanksgiving, we will be, which is November 25th, we will be in our new house. Hopefully on the 22nd we'll be in. And then I will produce a video of sorts following the setup of the new Ted shed, Ted garage, whatever is going to become of it. I'm not really sure. There's a whole hierarchy of who's going to get what in the house, and the Ted shed has been my domain out here for a number of things, but there's also I need an office for work and other things. So I need a studio for recording and whatever. But there is a garage at the new house, thankfully, a very large 2-car garage, of which I have already claimed that I want, and there's an ongoing battle with regard to that. So the wife wants half or more. I know I need more than half. So we're going to see what happens. But there is also on the at the new house there's also a finished 12 by 20 utility shed in the backyard. When I say finished, I mean it's got electric, finished floors, finished walls, everything. It's, for all intents and purposes, it could be the Ted shed. And if that were to be the case, that's great. Only Sugar would not be in the Ted shed. Sugar's going to be in the garage. So we'll see. We'll see. The new setup will happen and come in time. But for today and in the days and couple weeks to come, I'm gonna do my very best to document what's happening here, the packing, and there's going to be a moving video as well, our trip down to North Carolina, and well, all that will be revealed as we go along. But in the meantime, this is pretty much going to be you know, things are changing, and you know, hopefully for the better, you know, but it's going to be a while, and I sincerely apologize for the delay in getting a video out to you guys and let you know what's going on, and I appreciate your patience, and thank you so much for sticking with the channel. I do hope in the months to come things start getting a little better. The weather's going to be so much nicer where we're going, so I'll have, you know, plenty of opportunity to ride and get out and make some new videos in some new areas, and it'll be great, a lot of fun. So stick with me. Thank you very much for joining me, and there's other things I wanted to say and think about, but I can't think about them right now. My brain is just the stress level of buying a new house and moving. It's just like I am nervous, like all over. The whole body's just freaking crazy. It's just nuts. But anyway, the podcast, by the way, for those of you who listen to the podcast, we are still going to be doing the podcast. It's going to be a remote setup. We're going to do our 300th episode soon. If by the time this video gets out, you may have already seen it, I'm not sure, but we will still be doing a podcast. It's just going to be remote. It's going to be remote, and until the brothers move down, and then we'll take care of things. But in the meantime, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you again soon, so stay tuned to the channel. There's going to be moving videos coming and packing. So thank you very much for joining. Take care. Bye now. Ride safe.